This is a fire tower at Red Banks. Red Banks, and that's what you call Alma Short's Grocery. Alma Short's Grocery. Gonna have to paint you a new sign there, Alma. Sure are. How many years you been here?
Well, ever since the 52.
Ever since 52. That has been a while, ain't it?
A long time.
Yeah.
Stay in one place.
Yeah. You gonna try it 52 more years?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
If I can make it that long.
Oh, you can. Okay. Me and Brent are on our way down to the Pinnacle Bluff. Looks like it's growed up out here. We hadn't been out here since last year, so nobody hadn't been out here to trim the trees down, looking over and all that good stuff. Where'd you go to, Brent? Don't get too close to the edge. What kind of berries are they? Kind of red berries, I don't know. They grow wild out in the woods. You see quite a few of them around bluffs and places like this.
When you open them up, there's just a seed.
Yeah, now this is a beautiful Pinnacle Bluff. Oh, isn't it beautiful across through there?
Here, somebody said target practice.
Yeah.
Hey Dad, look here, somebody's been having target practice. I'll go down as far as I can get.
Yeah, don't get down there too far, you'll fall off. That's dangerous down in there. That's far enough.
What do you want me to do?
Just sit still there, don't go no further. This is a beautiful Pinnacle Bluff. There's the big rock that everybody's afraid to get out on. Oh man, it's way down there to the river. Makes my head swim to just look over. Isn't that beautiful? Big Cumberland River.
Look, Dad, I'm a mountain climber.
Yeah, you're a mountain climber. Yeah, that's in the direction of Burkesville right there, I guess. Yeah, that's over at Sportsman Club. Sportsman Club's over on that next ridge. Isn't this beautiful? I see a cow standing over yonder in the middle of that field. Oh, she looks very, very little from here. Yeah, I can't draw him up much closer. I ain't got big enough lens. There's two of them over there. There's two of them. You know what? Looking over this bluff just about like looking out of the window of an airplane.
Oh, I see that.
You never been in an airplane, though, have you?
Hey, what's that swimming down the river?
Where? Oh.
What is that swimming down the river?
That's not nothing swimming. That's a big pole sticking up our stump or tree limb or something.
It's like it's swimming to me.
No. That was there last year. So if it's something swimming, they're sitting still. And right down there is a bar that comes out from Galloway, which I can't see too good from this direction.
What?
A sandbar right down there. Remember you were down there last year looking up at the bluff?
Yeah.
Well, that's...
Is that where we were?
Yeah, that's where we were.
I see it. I can't believe that's where we was.
Well, it is.
How come we couldn't see the pinnacle?
Okay, here's another view of the river. A little lower down. And a little bit closer to the rock here that we all up out on, and halfway afraid to jump back. It's easier to jump out than it is to jump back. Your boat's going up the river.
Where at?
You down here?
Not many people are afraid to go out there except you. What's down that gorge where you jump over at? What's down in there?
What?
What's down in that gorge that you jump over?
Ain't nothing but a long way down.
What's holding the rock up?
Boy, it's cool out here.
Yeah. North side of the Pinnacle Bluff River, or the Cumberland River going under the Pinnacle Bluff.
This is McMillan's Landing. Old Cumberland River. These guys run this ferry boat 24 hours a day. I was hoping to see some cars come across here, but look like they're empty this time. Yeah, it looks like they are empty. Looks like they got a standby boat there in case for their other one tears up. That baby's coming on across there. Pretty wide river right there. Yeah, it's a pretty wide river. Those knotheads are on there that's using it. Looks like business not too good today. It's a pretty steep little bank up through there. There's the building they stay in on the left. I got nobody to bring across. Got that baby right in there, right on target every time. Who that big guy there is. Maybe coming to whip me, I don't know. Okay, now go.
Too heavy.
Too heavy. Uh-oh, I didn't get that.
I skipped it.
Huh?
That skipped.
Is anybody catching any fish down here now?
They're catching some of them rockfish, a few walleyes every once in a while. They're catching some good fish what they're catching. These people in this old truck over here have been here all day. I'd say if you want to see some fish, you be around when they come back and see some fish. They fish all
Are they upriver?
Yeah, I'd say they are. I went sometime they come down early. I'd say they come to fish.
Okay.
There's fish over there.
We'll go and grab it.
That little water.
Huh?
Out there in the water,
Thundering way back in the north.
I wish it'd come a good. Stitch your eye up on the ridge.
It's right down on the river too.
Where you sinking, bud?
I made a little boat or something. See how throw rocks at? Hit it on top of it. Hit it with the rocks.
I believe I hear it thundering. Check my what? You're getting weak, baby. Got much power left. The battery light's flashing. So I guess we're about.
Yeah, this is where I grew up at, Brent.
Which was your room?
My room was in the far end out there.
Bottom or top?
Bottom. Nobody sleep upstairs, bud. I'll tell you what. Can you like this old house? Boy, she looks empty now. Yeah, this used to be my bedroom right here, Brent. Big old room.
Where's that door go into?
That goes into the bedroom. Goes into my bedroom. This used to be the upstairs. Well, it's a big old house, ain't it?
Yeah. Where'd you first run across it at? Who built it?
Oh, I don't know who built it. My grandpa bought it back years and years ago. But I don't know really who built it. Grandpa bought it one time back years ago. All his son-in-laws, daughter-in-law, and everybody else lived here. Of course, they had 2 or 3 rent houses up there. About a 500-acre farm, I think, all together.
Pretty big. Where was the kitchen?
Where was the kitchen? The kitchen used to be out here on the end as a separate room. When they moved the house, they took it off. So Johnny, he ended up with it, and he built the kitchen over on the back corner. Right here is where the house sat. We looked at first down the side of the road. They moved it across this mountain here, down next to the road years after we moved out. Johnny did. But it used to sit right in here.
It did?
Yes. When I was a little boy, I used to play all around in here. Take my own wagons and trucks, ride them off the hills over there. Used to be a big tree here, and I used to swing on the limbs, all that good stuff. And the house used to sit right here. This was the front yard out in here. Of course, it's been bulldozed off, cleaned off. Don't look like it used to then.
Now this is the old barn we used to milk cows and stuff in.
Did you ever play in it?
Yeah, I used to play in it all the time. It looks a lot different now than it used to be. Of course, it's still got the old lightning rods up on top there, I see. I used to throw rocks at that thing trying to knock it down.
Why'd you do that?
It used to have a big, it's still got the arrow on the end there, but it used to have a big glass thing on the back end of it. I used to throw it there to try to hit it, but I don't think I ever did. Yeah, that's been many years ago. Somebody else probably knocked it off. Boy, used to have some good old times around here. Right there, that used to be a big old tree on the lower end of the house there. That thing used to be a big old elm. It had limbs on it hung plumb down to the ground. You could swing on those babies, boy, and and really have a ball. Of course, I ended up with skint places on my knees, get my head busted a little bit every once in a while, but still I had fun. Used to be a big elm tree standing right there on top of that hill.
Did it get too big and had to be cut down?
I think lightning finally struck it. We used to, remember one time when we got able to buy us a television, we run our antenna up there. We had to, we couldn't get no picture.
How old was you when you got the TV?
Oh, I'd say I was probably around 10 years old or something like that. I used to ride up and down that hill there on my trucks. Old wooden wheels on them and all that good stuff.
Did your wheels ever bust on you?
Did what?
Did they ever bust on you?
Did my wheels ever burst on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Like when you'd run into big sharp rocks?
Yeah, if you didn't soak them in water once in a while, they'd crack open and all that good stuff. Then you'd have to go cut new ones. Yeah, here's the inside of the old barn again. There's the old corn crib. Remember we used to scoop corn in that baby, boy, I'm telling you what.
Take me to one of your favorite places in here.
And this used to be the old crib back here where Pa and Millard and Raymond and Johnny and all of them, Grandpa used to keep their harness in here. Boy, keep their mule harness hanging on the wall over here. Right there, I believe, is the hole in the wall. Holes in those big logs where they had stakes drove in them. They hang their harness on. Used to be a corn grinder in there too. I used to have more fun with that corn grinder than anything else, but of course, that's like I said, that's been many years ago. And
is that the one we got up in the barn?
yeah, I guess my favorite spot, Brent, was going up this ladder right here, going up in the barn loft, and we used to jump off from right there, plumb down to the ground. And you talking about sore feet, sometimes we'd just get sore feet, it'd be pitiful.
Why didn't you land in hay?
And we didn't have no hay down there. Most of them landed in a cow pile. That big old stable right there, we used to have a mule named Sam. That's where we kept Sam, boy, because he was hard to keep up.
Hungry?
You know, he just wild. He liked to be outside. And I tell you what,
I don't really
if you put him in another stable that wasn't too good or something, he'd break out, boy.
What's that?
What's what? That right there?
Salt.
That's salt for the cows. See there where they've been licking in it? Cows have to have salt.
How come?
Huh?
How come?
How come? Well, it's just a natural thing.
Come on, let's go around through here.
They're like human beings, they got to have salt. This is one of the side barns here that we used to feed cows in. Remember me and Pa and Ale used to get in here and dig, get the old manure up and haul it down there on the tobacco patches? You talking about hard work, buddy. That was.
Dirty job, somebody's gotta do it.
That's what they say, a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. And I didn't like it because I had to do it, believe me. But, you know what? If you didn't clean it out, your barns would fill up and you just had to get rid of you. It filled up and it gets so high up that your cow's back would rub a ceiling. I guess that's the way to put it. I don't know.
Hey, Dad, is it safe for me to climb up?
What?
Is it safe for me to climb up?
I don't know. Be careful not to fall. Get them big tall boots there hung on something, you'll be in trouble.
I'm careful.
Come down from there. Let's get out of here. We're going.
Dad.
Wait just a minute. Here comes the cow now, I believe, looking for her baby. She looks like she's lost something. Yeah. I ain't got you, baby. You're trying to scare us, ain't you? Because you're black, ain't no sign I'm afraid of you. Are you afraid of her, Brent? Now, if she's a big old bull, it'd be different. Well, so much for the old barn. I guess we better move on and take a snapshot of something.
What was this building for?
Say what, son?
What's this
Building?
building for?
Well, son, that was a mansion that your daddy was born in. Oh boy, it's a little worse shape now than it was when we lived in it, but that's what your dad was born and raised in. Well, I wasn't raised in it really. I was born there. I don't recollect how many years we lived there after I was born, but sometime later we moved in the big white house that we got pictures of earlier. You know what I mean?
Couldn't be many years.
Say what?
Well, it couldn't be many years afterwards.
Well, it was a short time after that we moved out into the bigger house.
Yeah. Where Aunt Betty was born.
Millard and Ruby, they moved in there after some time after that. I'm not sure, but I don't remember ever living there, as far as remembering. But I do remember we lived in the big white house down here, and Millard and Ruby did live up here because I remember coming over here a lot. But it was just a short walk around the hill here. Of course, there used to be a road around through here at that time. Of course, nothing here now but rars and trees and all that good stuff.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
There's a road back there.
Huh?
There's a fairly worn down path there.
Yeah, it don't look like it did back in those days. Those days you had a yard, the fence around it, and all that good stuff. But now it's all growed up and
Come over here.
don't really look like anybody lived. What'd you say?
Do you know the exact corner where you was born?
Well, do I know the exact corner I was born? Well, I tell you what, they had the bedroom in that corner there. Best I can remember, we only had 2 beds in there. I'd say through that door there where you're at was the kitchen. So I was either born in that corner or this other corner over here. There lays a set of springs. That might have been the one I laid on. You never know.
Where's these stair steps go upstairs?
And yeah, they go upstairs. That's what stair steps are for.
I know.
But don't go up there.
Come here.
That old upstairs don't look like it hold up too much. Don't wait a minute, there ain't even no upstairs up there, are they? It's all right, there's a rafter.
What's a rafter?
A rafter's what you put your floor down on.
Come here.
I reckon you call it a rafter, I don't know. What?
These stair steps are here, but they ain't nothing to go to.
No, it's all been ripped down. Somebody's got all the flooring up there, I guess, for lumber and stuff, just to
Dad, what
no
was
telling
this
what build something out of. Hippies around this part of the country used to strip these old houses. They could have been in this one.
What was this for?
What?
This?
That was oh, that?
Yeah.
You don't know what that is? Say what?
What is this?
That is a top for an old wood stove. What?
What's that thing laying right there?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, that's a hang that goes on a mule harness. The thing that goes around his collar, where you hook the chains to and everything, go back where you pull something.
What was this? Was this?
That right there used to be where the fireplace was. There used to be a big old chimney out on the outside.
Right there's the hole.
No, it was on the outside. That's not the hole. But later on in years is when they cut that hole up there for just a stovepipe.
They boarded this back up too.
Yeah, that was for a stovepipe. But it's seen some rough times.
Somebody
Okay, now this is the back side of the old house.
Somebody's tore the back part apart.
Yeah, that's where somebody's been putting hay in. They made hay, just a hay house out of it, I guess. And cattle's been in there. Groundhogs live on the floor. But
Did you used to play in this place right here?
did I used to play in that creek? Well, I've played all up and down this creek, all over these hillsides. It's just a wonder that I never did get snake bit. But right there, see that water hole?
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, that wasn't there. But we did get our water from right there. We've got, have you ever been up there where it's at, where the water comes out at?
Oh, yeah.
I was a kid, man. We had a big old long tree across through there. It was hollow that water run out into. But I'd say Lewis or Johnny and Tom just put this steel metal water trough here. But it comes out from under that big beech tree there. The water does.
Hey, see that big frog in there?
What big frog?
There.
But right there is where water comes out of. If it wasn't so snaky looking, then we'd get up there. There's a round basin there that water runs out of. It's cleaned up and everything. It looks real nice. But there's been a lot of water come out of that old beech tree. Yeah, there's been a lot of water. Looked like that pipe there now is just about stopped up. It's just drip, 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 drip.
With mud.
Got moss and all that good stuff in it. Where do you see a frog at?
Well, it was a rock. It looked like a frog.
I'll move on out away from this old house. Now this is the one I was born. Stopped up, drip, drip.
With mud.
Got moss and all that good stuff in it. Where do you see a frog at?
Well, it was a rock. It looked like a frog.
I'll move on out away from this old house. Now this is the one I was born in.
Let's go up where Em was born.
Okay, we're gonna move down on the lower end of the farm and catch where Em was born. I believe the house she was born in is a little better condition than this one.
Yep.
This one is,
I think it was built a little bit younger.
think it was what?
I think it's a little younger than this building.
Okay.
Built about, maybe.
I don't know. They built pretty well on the same pattern. But they're both still standing. I guess they're around, they're probably, I'd say in the neighborhood of,
40 to 50?
oh, I'm 43, and this is an old house when I was born. I'd probably been there 75, 80 years, just guessing, I don't know. But it can't be there too much longer.
Let's move on. That mama cow's on our casing.
That cow runners after our butt for some reason. Maybe wanting food. We don't eat her sandwiches. We can't give her nothing to eat, can we?
Yeah.
Well, let's truck on. Say what, bud?
This one your wagon?
Yeah, I'd say that's one of Dad's old wagons. Watch it, there may be a snake under it. Could be. Been there for many moons, hasn't it?
What was this?
Huh?
What's this?
Let me see, hold it up. That's a license plate, ain't it?
You ain't got no writing on it.
Oh, I don't know what it is. It's a piece of metal of some kind. Yeah, that could have been one of my old wagons. Now, right over there,
Right here's a tire or something. Look like a bicycle tire.
right over there in that little valley amongst them little cedars yonder, there used to be a spring there. Used to be a spring. That's where we kept our milk and stuff to keep it cool. I was going down through there one day, my little ducks and big ducks and everything around me. No, I had a duck, a bunch of little babies. And I started back to the house, and the old chicken hawk come down and died down and got my duck. I couldn't have been over 5 or 6 years old, but I was very, very upset.
What was your duck's name?
I believe I called him Quack. Best I can remember.
Pretty good name for a duck.
Huh?
Pretty good name for a duck.
Yeah. Of course, we used to have ducks and geese all over this place. I used to have a lot of fun going up and down these creeks finding goose nests. A goose lays a big old egg. You ever see a goose egg?
No.
They lay big eggs, boy. And they cover them up, too.
What's that
They
number?
usually lay about anywhere from a dozen to 15, and when they get through laying, buddy, they rake leaves over their nests and cover them up.
Have you ever stepped on one?
No, they always put them where you couldn't step on them, in a brush pile or in under a barn or somewhere where there's straw and hay and stuff.
Did you ever hatch one, or You know, like keep it warm or put it,
No.
wrap it up?
Oh. Yeah, Ma used to let them hatch and all that good stuff. We used to have geese running all over the place. But we never did eat their eggs or anything. I don't know what they done with them. I believe they sold them, if I'm not mistaken. Sounds like old times hearing all these cattle moo.
They didn't roam all over here.
Huh?
Did they? Was they loose like when you was playing here?
What, the cattle?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we...
I used to see a good view of your birthplace down there.
Yeah, now this is, this mountain here is directly in front of where the old house used to sit. Big old white house that Betty was born in, which we got earlier, was down the next side of the main highway. It was moved up this mountain here and across the mountain and down over the hill, down, I'll get her right here in a minute, down over this mountain here, and it's down next to the road. There it is. I know they'd get it in a minute, but they moved that old house across this mountain and moved her down next to the blacktop road so they could sit on the front porch and watch cars and stuff go by. And later they built a barn down there. Johnny Bly done that. Johnny Bly done wonders for this old farm. He cleaned it up, spent a lot of money on it. Made it look like a farm should look. But there's the old Sunday school bottom, I believe what they called it. And this big field here, I believe they call it the meadow. And of course, you go on up here and I forget to name all them other little pieces there, but that is a Jones Hollow. No, it's the Murphy Hollow, the left-hand holler. These hippies lives up in there. And of course, this right-hand holler going up is Jones Hollow. Yeah, I've got it right now. And this little old house you see down here, oh, this big bush is in my way. Yeah, now this little old house right here is the one Imogene was born in. We're going to drive down there directly and see if the carpet's still on the floor. Which I doubt it, but looks like the cows have been in it and all around it, and it's been made another hay house out of, hay barn, whatever you want to call it. But we'll be going down that way in a few minutes. Now we got to find a way to get off this mountain. Are you ready to go, Hot Rod?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. Hope that cow don't get after us no more.
You ain't afraid of that cow, are you?
No.
Huh?
No. See, I can just walk up and go, boom! You know.
Now that might scare him away. Tell you what, let's walk out here on top of this far end of this ridge and look down through Dotson Town and up through Turkey Neck Bend. That's Turkey Neck Bend there. It's a little hazy, but it's a long way to the ferry boat, I'll tell you what. McMillan's Landing. We're going to drive up there directly and take a little shot of them crossing backwards and forth if we don't run out of time here.
Come on, Dad.
Say what? This is kind of looking down through Dotson Town. Right in that inside that timberline there, Sam Dotson used to live. Of course, he's deceased now. He's not around no more.
What's Jason's name?
Jason's daddy's name is Morris Dotson. He bought the farm that Sam used to own. Now we're going to circle back around here, kind of turn a little bit, and see what's going on up Turkey Neck Bend. Boy, it's windy up here. Yeah, this is up through Turkey Neck Bend. That used to be the Cleo Finley farm right there. But now it's owned by the Bank of Cumberland, I think. Noel Singer bought it, and I think now Bank of Cumberland owns it. If I've got that right. There's lots of big bottoms up through there, Brent. Yeah.
See if you can see your house or your birthplace again from here.
Now, the old house, oh, which one?
The one you was born in.
The one that I was born in, up the holler?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Come here, see it.
Do you see it? Where? Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's a long way up there. Yeah, it's a long way up. There it is. It's got so many trees and stuff around it that you can't do nothing about it. Well, I think we better get off of this hill, okay? The wind's gonna blow us off if we don't hurry up and get out. Okay, there's the courthouse. Long way down there. And way on the other side of the river there is Stewart and Warner.
Get a shot of pizza.
Pizza Hut. Oh, me. I see. I don't know where the Pizza Hut is at. I'll have to look around here and see if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Pizza Hut's way down. Whoa now.
There it is.
Way down right along there. Just about at the intersection of 90 and 61, south of Burkesville. So I guess that's it right there, I believe. And right there is Bob Evans Shirt Corporation. And let's see. Sutton's is way off down here Summers, I believe. Let's see, right there is Sutton's. Sutton Shirt Corporation. It's way down on Old River Street, they call it. Let's see, right there's the elementary school. Brian, right there's, or Brent, there's where you went to school last year. But you're up at the new middle school now. I don't think I can see it from here. Brent, do you see the middle school? The middle school is way up. I don't know. I can't get through all the trees and stuff here.
Could we see Maribone up here?
Maribone? No, we can't see Maribone. I was trying to see the new middle school, but I can't see it for the trees and stuff. Guess we'll just have to wait till next time.
I see that.
Okay. See your school. Where is kindergarten? Where do you go to kindergarten at? In elementary? You go in that big building over there? Is that where the elementary school is? But this is looking over from the Alpine Hills, Alpine Motel. It's a long way over, but we can see a little. It's a cloudy day and very windy. And way over there is a Cumberland River Bridge. We'll drive over in a minute and look over, see if we can get a shot of the river. But right now we're going to get off this hill. It's getting cold and windy. Before we leave off of the hill, we want to get a picture of the grave up here of Captain Jack McLean. Company J, 1st Infantry Cavalry.
What?
This is
He killed you, right?
one of the highest places around. I think he said this was as close to heaven as he'd ever get. braver men never responded to boots and saddles than the 1st Kentucky Cavalry. Jack McLean accidentally killed a good friend, and sorrow he took his own life September 21st, 1866. Previously, he had questioned, "When I die, I want to be buried on top of the highest hill overlooking Burkesville, as that is as near heaven as I will ever get." Ha ha. Well, I guess that's right.
I don't believe
It's about the highest mountain around, ain't it, Mary Todd?
that's right.
Yeah. Okay, we're here down south of Burkesville, overlooking the Cumberland River. Isn't it beautiful? A lot of traffic out here today. I mean, it could get run over. Okay, this is south of Burkesville, started down Highway 61. Thought we'd shoot a little roll of film right here. It's real pretty. Brent thought this was really nice in here, which it is. We're gonna go on down the road here a little further directly and see if we can find some more pretty scenery.
Pinnacle!
Where?
Pinnacle!
Oh, right over there is the Cumberland River Bridge we was on just a few minutes ago. Okay, this is south of Burkesville on Highway 61, about 5 miles below Burkesville. Okay, this is looking upriver, I guess you might call it. Upstream or upriver, whatever. Very steep bluffs around through there. This direction is up Clover Creek. We're going to go on down through there and see what we can see here in a minute. Traffic around here, I can't think. run down. Nobody's taking care of it. I don't know what's ever going to happen with it or what's going to be done with it. This is where Brian and Brent started out school. Brian went 8 years here, and Brent, he went, he went 4 years here at the kettle, which he loved. He hated to quit here and go to Burkeville, but he had to.